Listen, I know I've been gone for like 2 weeks, all right? Between me and y'all, man, I was a little bit
Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah.
Now we do have to calibrate this one.
It just won't go in that hole.
All right, we gotta install the wideband O2 sensor. It's the 30-0400X series. It comes with its own O2 sensor. From the red connector, you have to clip wire 23. It's gonna be a blue and white wire. That's sitting there kind of nice, don't it? I had to run the Summit and pick up some new fuel rails. These are the little top hats that is spacers for the fuel injector. It's just about as tall as the truck injector. Oh shit. Damn, it's leaking out of that same fucking injector. Yeah, baby. So we holding strong. YouTube, what it do, baby? I partnered with Summit Racing to give y'all direct links to any of the products that I use in the video. So if you need that, head to the description below, get what you need. I'm also doing my first giveaway at 1,500 subscribers. Either a $500 Summit Racing gift card or a $250 Visa gift card. All you have to do to win is be a subscriber, comment below on any one of my videos what you bought from Summit Racing using one of my links. Good luck. Stay tuned. All right, YouTube, we back for another day. I'm gonna give y'all the rundown of what we doing today. I gotta install the driver's side header. I got to button up the rest of the coil packs, injectors, all of that. I gotta button up the starter wires on the starter. Once I do that, I should be able to I can't say start the car because it ain't tuned. I might try it, I don't know. We'll see, y'all stay tuned. All right, so this is the best angle I can give y'all, but I'm using my trusty dusty electric ratchet with a swivel and a 10mm socket to get these header bolts off. For the tight one in the back, I got a swivel ratchet and 10mm wrench. So, oh, I gotta pull the spark plug wires off so I can get to this motherfucker. That'd be real nice. I might even have to take that temperature sensor off. See, this is making me feel like, what if I just leave this header on? Like, cause I got one side is the Speed Engineering one and the other side is the Amazon one. I might as well do it now because I'm not gonna feel like taking all this shit apart to do it later. So get that shit knocked out and stop crying. Stop crying like a little bitch. All right, we got the sensor out and the headers dropped down. So now we just feed those guys down to the flow. Let me get underneath the car. I may have to lift it up. Okay, the headers are already on the ground. So I may have to shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yay. Yeah, I gotta lift it up a little bit. All right, we got the headers out. The next thing I'm gonna do while I'm under here, since I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and put these wires on the starter. So this one right here, I found out is my choke light. I thought it was my temp sensor, but that's my choke light. That's my O2 sensor plug, but this is what I need. So these are these two go to the big lug, to the original factory wire harness. And this one right here goes to the small lug. This is where my neutral safety switch is on the column of the original Monte Carlo. So I'm gonna use that instead of the painless one. And them two wires right there go on the big lug. So I'll bring y'all back when I have all that plugged up. All of this stuff is heat tape. I'm gonna make sure everything is heat tape. Y'all stay tuned. We back. I had to take off the AC compressor to feed it in from the top, because feeding it in from the bottom, it was getting stuck. Now, y'all can see there's a clear path for it, but it's getting stuck hitting that starter down there. So I gotta go under and take the starter off, and hopefully we could be able to just slide these bitches in. Y'all stay tuned.
When I be eating, I'm feeding the fam now. You fuck with me, you gon' be straight. Don't get it twisted, ain't giving no handouts. You eat what you kill on your plate. I wish my brody could see all these bands now. He watch over me every day. So I keep hustling, flexing my muscle, I'm running through all the bullshit in my way. When I be eating, I'm feeding the fam now. You fuck with me, you gon' be straight. Don't get it twisted, ain't giving no handouts. You eat what you kill on.
YouTube, what it do, baby? I'm back in the shop. It's been like a week, okay? I gotta put the transmission dipstick in, oil dipstick in, the O2 sensors in. Both I have to wire up the wideband and the traditional O2 sensor. And that's about it. So y'all stay tuned. Now we do have to calibrate this one because you line them up where they meet the transmission at, and you see how deep they go into the transmission. So this is the empty line right here, and the full line is somewhere in there. I'm gonna have to extend this about, I don't know, like a half an inch. So let me see how I can do that. I believe what you do is you take this out right here. There's a 2mm Allen. So I got my 2mm Allen right there. I'll bring y'all back when we finish lining this one up.
So this is what we're working with. This is the transmission dipstick right here. This is the new one. Now I'm gonna take y'all underneath the car to show y'all what we're struggling with. So, where we at? Right here. It just won't go in that hole. I can't. If I try to pull it from the top, it just keeps bending. And if I don't have enough real estate to get my hands on it to push it down. So we kind of like stuck. Let me see if I can get y'all right there. That's where we at. So I think the angle is right. I just got to figure out a way to get that shit down in there. Once we get it down in there, then we cook them with grease. So y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna fight with this shit some more.
All right, we gotta install the wideband O2 sensor. This is the one that I have, the AEM. I think it's like a 30, 33 or something. I'll link this in the description below from Summit. It comes with its own O2 sensor, wideband one. And at first I thought this one doesn't connect to my O2 sensors, but it doesn't connect to it. It has a standalone harness that you plug up to this on the back. And then you plug this up to your ECU. Now, if you're using the ECU that I have I got an 03 Tahoe, but this one is from like a 2000. It's a drive-by cable. From the red connector, you have to clip wire 23. It's gonna be a blue and white wire. This wire right here is for your EGR. Now, if you got a standalone harness that's not the painless one, you might not have this wire. Now, my standalone harness from Painless came with EGR provisions, but I'm not using them. So, what is that? Red connector, number 23. It's a blue wire. You snip it and splice into that. So I'm gonna get this stuff going, and y'all stay tuned. All right, this is the instructions. You had to scan a QR code in the box. It's the 30-0400X series. So it has the instructions. So I'm gonna just go in and figure out like where I need to plug this stuff up. I think this is the diagram that I need right here. So I'm gonna figure that out, because when I open up this, this goes into the back of the gauge, and these wires right here, I don't know what I need all these for, but I guess the diagram is gonna tell me. So y'all stay tuned. All right, YouTube, so we back. I'm gonna replace this voltmeter with my air fuel sensor. I gotta take this whole pod cluster off. So I got a Phillips head screw right here. Take that out. I think I got one up here. Take that out. And then we should be ready to just kind of come off a little bit. Get this mic out the way. Move your bitch ass out the way. There you go. All right, let's take this top off. Okay, well, we're gonna have to address that later anyway. This shit just kind of popped off, but I think it's not, I don't think it's broke all the way. And even if it is, we can fiberglass that. So we'll leave that right there. I'm gonna come back in the car. We should be able to slide this up. Yep, and out the way. There you go. Okay, so this is purely cosmetic, really. It goes right over the existing pillar. All right, so now we just gotta take these bitches out. This first one, the voltmeter, I think we just screw that bad boy This stuff is wired in here crazy. All right, y'all see that? You just gotta screw this off. I got it. All right. So I think I'm just gonna tuck this inside of here for now because I don't need that. This is a volt gauge with a little light in it, so I can use that later. So keep that. So this comes with like these 2 screw joints. I'm gonna unscrew it, feed it through. That sits in there pretty nice, actually. That's sitting there kind of nice, don't it? Boom. All right. And then I just come back on the back side and screw that little bracket back on. All right. So that's what we looking like now. See, y'all see the cluster? It's gonna be up there. I think I might need to like tilt it a little bit like that. Boom. Now we got air fuel ratio, oil, and coolant temperature. Volts. My dash already reads voltage right here. No, that's temperature. That's volts right there. My dash already reads volts and it works. So I'm gonna use that one for my voltage. So now this is running down like it's supposed to. Oh, I need that other O2 sensor plug. All right, this is what plugs into your O2 sensor. So it came with its own wideband O2 sensor and it uses this plug, and this goes into the back of the actual gauge itself. So I'm gonna undo this. That shit long as hell because it needs to be. We going in this way. Boom. And I guess we can stuff it back in there. Now we just slide it down. There you go. There you go. Boom. Now we back in there. Yeah, I'm gonna sand this down. I'm gonna take this back off when I get the car rolling. Sand this piece down and paint it. And all of this T-top trim and shit, I'm gonna probably sandblast this down and get it right and put some new weather stripping on it. Make sure we got that whole shit right. I'm gonna bring y'all back once I figure out like where I'm routing this, but 9 times out of 10, I'm probably gonna route it like underneath the dash with all the rest of the wires and then put it through the firewall. So y'all stay tuned. This is my air fuel gauge. All right. So these are the wires to it. It had a bunch of other wires, but I taped them back because I'm not gonna need them. The only one you need is the white, the red, the brown, and the black. Now, the black and the red, this one goes to 12 volt switched, and you need a 5 amp fuse for this. This one goes to a chassis ground, the black one. The white one goes to your EGR port on your ECU, which I wired up, and the brown one goes to a ground on your ECU, which I also deep pinned and wired up. So now I'm just gonna wire these up together. I'm gonna use these for now because I'm just getting it mocked up so that I can see if everything fits. I'm gonna take this out and hide everything and loom it up and stuff once I get my final fitment, but I'm gonna use these as a quick disconnect. All right, y'all, this is kind of the moment of truth. So I got the battery powered up and it's powering up my diagnostic tool. So I really want to check this to see if my fuel pump primes. I can't start it yet because I ain't tuned it, but 1 click, 2 clicks. All right. So we got that looking smooth. We got that looking smooth. Check engine light is on. Yeah, I think we might be in there, bro. My fuel pump did prime. Let me see how much fuel pressure I got. Nothing. I don't smell no gas, but it does say 0. So let me try to prime it again. You can hear the fuel pump prime though. And my check engine light is on. So it looks like the wire harness and everything seems to be hooked up correctly. I hear something. Oh shit. Damn, it's leaking out of that same fucking injector. It's leaking out of that same injector. Bad too. So I gotta cut this shit. Fuck. Alright, YouTube, that's a wrap. Gonna come back tomorrow, or I guess for the next video, and I still got that fucking fuel leak, so I think I gotta replace an O-ring on the top of the driver's side in the front. That sucks, but whatever. Replace the O-ring. I gotta fight with that transmission dipstick, and then the next video is tuning it. So I don't think I'm gonna come on camera and show y'all me getting that O-ring done and me getting the transmission dipstick, because I mean it'll be a lot of work for me, but not a lot of progress for y'all. So y'all stay tuned for the next one, man. We tuning this bad boy. YouTube, what it do, baby? We back. Listen, I've been gone for a couple of weeks. Honestly, I'm a little defeated, bro. I almost quit. We ain't gonna do that shit. Today, I got my main man Quizzy with me, and we gonna clean up the shop, bro. It's a mess in here. Y'all see we got a whole lot going on, so y'all stay tuned. All right, YouTube, we back. As y'all can see, we done cleaned up the shop a little bit. You know what I mean? Got all the shit off the floor. So now that my space is clear and I can think straight, we gonna get to it. I'm gonna try to take one of them O-rings off of the old fuel injectors and patch it up to see if I can fix that leak. And I'm gonna try to see if I can fight with that dipstick. If not, we're gonna see if Buddy can help me out tomorrow, but y'all stay tuned. So boom, we back. I had to run the Summit and pick up some new fuel rails, mainly because of these, okay? These are the brackets that hold the fuel rail down. I believe because I jimmy rigged the old brackets, they don't really fit right. So I'm gonna try to throw these, I'm gonna try to throw these on first and see if it works with the existing one. If it don't, I'm just gonna swap out the whole fuel rail. So y'all stay tuned. These are the little top hats that is spacers for the fuel injectors. So you put these on the top and they go something like this. So take this off. All right, they go on the top of the injector. It makes it just as tall as the truck one. Let me see, let me test it out and see if it's just as tall as the truck injector. Hold on. Yeah, it's just about as tall as the truck injector. So we're gonna see if that works. See if that fit. Okay. Okay, we got motion, baby. All right, I got 4 of these guys. All right, y'all, this is low key, the moment of truth. We're gonna see if we got a leak. So I'm connecting my negative battery terminal, boom. We're gonna go inside the car and we just gonna prime it. And we're gonna see if we hold in fuel pressure. So look right here, y'all. Look right here to see if anything's leaking. You should hear the prime sound and then like a little squeak. That's gonna be good. If you hear a prime sound and a hiss, it's not good. Y'all stay tuned. Ooh, that's good. That's good. What we got? Yeah, baby. So we holding strong at like 40 people. Wait, we're not even holding. We really dropping. But I don't see no leaks. The hats are holding up. No leaks. So we just gonna run it. Fuck it. I mean, if it's leaking, we gonna figure it out. I got a fire extinguisher right here, just in case, but God forbid, you know what I'm saying? We prayed up anyway. I don't see no movement down there. Nothing wet. So it's looking good. The fuel rail is looking good. All right. Fuel leak is addressed for now. So we gonna tap in tomorrow for that tune, man. We done for the night. All right, YouTube, that wraps up this video. Listen, I know I've been gone for like 2 weeks, all right? Between me and y'all, man, I was a little defeated, okay? I had this fuel leak that wasn't going away. I'm fighting with this transmission dipstick, and I can't do no type of tuning unless I get that shit done. So today was a big W. We got the fuel leak taken care of. Shout out to Summit Racing, man. Y'all drop down to the description if y'all need to go get them fuel rails. That's for any LS swap. So it could be a Gen 3, Gen 4. If you got car injectors, if you got truck injectors, it works for all of that. Y'all go get that. In the meantime, we gonna figure out this tune, man. I've been saying that shit for the longest, but it's finally here, man. Y'all stay tuned.
When I be eating, I'm feeding the fam now. You fuck with me, you gon' be straight. Don't get it twisted, ain't giving no handouts. You eat what you kill on your plate. I wish my brody could see all these bands now. He watch over me every day. So I keep hustling, flexing my muscle, I'm running through all the bullshit in my way.